Hi guys, Keshia here with Bloom Budget Shop, and we are going to be doing a cash stuffing. Yay! One of my favorites. Well, cash planning and cash stuffings are my favorite. But we have $437 that we planned for. 50 of that is going into my wallet, and it's actually already there. So we have a total of $387 that we're going to be putting into our envelopes. So let's get into it. Before I do, I don't know if you guys have ever noticed my little guy here. My son actually gave me him as an Easter gift. He is hella dirty, but he kind of just chills out on the desk with me. My son has asked that I introduce him to you guys. He has no name. So he just said, does anybody know, or has anybody asked about my squishy? And I was like, no. But I had to introduce because, you know, it's my son. TS budgets, we actually budgeted for a total of $37. The way that we broke this up, we were doing one $7 heart, we're doing one $10 heart, one $11 heart, and one $9 heart. So before we cross out, we got to get the cash. 7. Okay, so we have 20, 35, 6, 7. That's probably the only counting that I'm going to be doing in this challenge, because as y'all know, we are not counting this. We are just simply putting the money where it goes. And when we finish it, that is when we are going to count it. I'm really interested to know kind of like how much is actually going to be in this. I have not, guys, I promise you this. I have not counted. I have not done anything. I just know I got a 50 here, you know, and I'm like, this is going to be a good amount. And if you can, you know, you got 10, you got $5, $10. Okay, so I know we're in the $100 range. We're over the $100 range, but I have absolutely no idea how much this actually is. So we're going to put this in our envelope here, and we're going to cross out a $7 heart, a $9 heart, a $10 heart, and an $11 heart. Okay, moving on. We have this strawberry shortcake challenge. I'm calling it strawberry, from Rain Budgets, and we're putting $10 in here. This one, like I said in my planning, your girl was a little confused at first as how I wanted to do this, but now we have it all figured out, okay? Once we finish our TS Budgets challenge, we're going to put a monthly challenge in here, and at the end of the month, whatever we have in there, that's all we're taking out. This one here is going to be a quarterly challenge, so we're going to do this challenge for 3 months. Finish it or don't, whatever we save, we're dividing it up or putting it in any of our envelopes. And then, of course, we have the yearly challenge. But I wanted to start doing this so that then, let me see here. I said $10 and I did a 5. Hold on, y'all. I can't get distracted really quick. 5. A 3 and a 2. Okay, so that's how we did it. But the reason why I wanted to start doing this is I wanted to find new and different ways to save as much money as I can and have them put into my envelopes. That way I'm not looking at my credit card, thinking about using my credit card or anything like that. That's really like the reason why. 1K challenge is going to be getting 21. Ooh, these ones are crispy. Okay, so now we have 42 we can actually cross out or check off. You know what? Let's do hearts. Why not? On the wallet, one of the wallets, each wallet is $42, and doing it for a month, it should save you $84. But I had one paycheck that was not the best, you know, so we do what we can. This one here, the one for the babies are actually getting 42, so 20, 40, 1 and 2. And like I said in my cash planning, when tax time rolls around, you know, everybody's gonna get what they need. I don't think, where's my big Sharpie? Because I don't want to use like the small one. Let me see. I grabbed every other pen except that one. Let me see. There we go. Oh, I want to get another, I need to get another colored one because I don't particularly want to. You know what? We're going to just, I'm going to shade it. And I will find my colored Sharpie and fix it later. Because we got to keep this ball rolling. Okay. So that is it for our challenge binder going into car binder or car challenge binder. So we budgeted for $20 and we should be able to color in a heart now. So we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 40, 50, 5, 60, $160. We are going to double check because I always double check. So we got 80 for the top portion here, plus 50, plus 30, 160. 50. I'm going to just do this really quick. That's 120, 40, 50. Yep, 160. We can officially color in a heart. So, we're going to put this in here and color a heart. My goal for this car challenge, because you know you go and you save a total of $2,000 when you finish it, is to have this like part 1 through part 6. What's it, part 6? Part 1 through part 6? I think so. No, it was part 1 through part, I think it was part 12. I wanted to have part 1 through part 12 finished by the end of the year. That would be $1,000. So that is the goal. That is what I'm trying to do. And as of right now, I am on track to hit that goal. Low priority binder. Are you guys loving this? I love this. I love how it came out. So this vellum dashboard, I actually got this from Pretty Peach Budgeting. And it says things I'm saving for. I just made, you know, the dashboard in the back to kind of like peek it through. This screams spring. I absolutely love it. Love it. I just have to decorate like up here a little bit more, but then we'll be done. Anniversary is going to be getting $10, and we have a challenge that we're doing for this. So I'm going to put the $10 in, and I am going to just do another little heart down at the bottom because we did $10 for our spring garden lemonade. We're going fancy. We're going fancy. Back to school is going to be getting a total of $25. We went back through and we were able to actually add some more money to some of our envelopes. So we're going to be putting $25 in here. So now in back to school, we have 20, 40, 55, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65. $65 in back to school. Copay and medication is going to be getting $10. Oops, didn't mean to grab that other one there. So now we have 10, 20, 5, 30, 5, 36, 37, 38, 39, $40 in copay and medication, which is nice because now I have the amount for an actual copay. It's $40 for us for a copay. So now I have it. I have one copay for one person. Date night's going to be getting $5. And I think that's all. Oh, no. There's $5 in here. So now we have 10. Fun is going to be getting $7. So 5. Some of these ones are really crispy, you guys. 5, 6, and 7. Ah! Couldn't even pick it up. Okay. And we already had 3 in there. So now we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So a total of $10. In one of the other videos that I did, I was talking about how, you know, cash stuffing is, you know, now that I've been cash stuffing for like a full year, like actively not starting and stopping, like cash stuffing for a full year, hair care is going to be getting $5. I feel like I am starting to make like headway into actually like saving money in my emergency fund and like some of the other envelopes that I have. I feel like when you go and you start cash stuffing, you know, and you keep pulling from your envelopes, like you get a little discouraged because you're like, is this even working? Like, am I actually saving money? The answer to that, girl, is yes. You are definitely working. You are definitely saving. You are definitely doing what it is that you need to do. Hair care, we now have 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Hair care is actually fully funded now because I only need $30 for my son to get his hair cut. And when we take him to go get his hair cut, we'll start saving for this again. But back to what I was saying. Miscellaneous is going to be getting $8. It 100% works. Like, 100% works. What I realized is even though I was going and I was like pulling money like constantly out of my emergency envelope or my healthcare envelope or anything like that, and I wouldn't have anything, the fact of the matter is I actually had the money to pull it. I didn't have to use my credit card. I didn't have to, you know, rob Peter to pay Paul. And by building upon that, you know, you have those periods. My kids, they didn't get sick. We didn't have to go to urgent care. We didn't have to do this. You are able to build that money up. Miscellaneous now has $5, $6, $7, $8, $9. And it 100% works. And now I can see the fruits of that labor. Sports is going to be getting $10. Y'all, I'm so happy that I actually budgeted $10 for sports because yesterday we got a message saying that spring T-ball is ready for sign up. You guys, 10, 15, 20. I'm like, this boy needs new cleats. He's going to need we're going to have to pay for a new jersey. Like, oh Lord, $12 for Valentine's Day. Yeah, it's like, I was like, oh my God. So fully 12, there's nothing in Valentine's Day now, so that's what it gets. And we're going to go ahead and put a heart. We're doing all the drinks today. I just noticed that. We're doing the drinks. And for our February menu, the drink is a rose petal spritz. Ooh-wee. Okay. Get that in there. And let's go ahead and move into our high priority binder. There's that noise again. Before I get into my high priority binder, y'all, I gotta go and I have to get rid of that phone. I'm gonna deal with it at all. I'm not. I don't know about y'all. Okay, going into high priority binder, we're looking at car maintenance. We're gonna be adding $15 to car maintenance. So in car maintenance, we now have 20, 40, 60, 70, 85, 95, 6, 97, 98, 99, $100 in car maintenance. Which is good. It's actually almost time for an oil change. So I need $21 more and I have like the full amount for an oil change. I'll probably, you know, look at budgeting, you know, $20 and then just, you know, we'll probably do 21. Honestly, I can't say that because it really depends on whatever that paycheck looks like. Christmas is going to be getting $10. So now in Christmas, we have 20, 40, 50, 1, 2, and 3. So $53 in Christmas. Emergency is going to be getting $20. Where am I at? Here we go. So now in emergency, we have 20, 40, 60, 75, 85. $85 in emergency. That's what I was talking about. Okay. Extra debt is going to be getting 15. Okay. So now in extra debt, we have 20, 40, 60, 75, 85. $85 in extra debt. And I want to give you guys kind of like a heads up. So I have a loan through my bank. And throughout the year, I've been paying, you know, a little over like the minimum payment. And I told you guys we were saving $250 so that then we can make an extra payment. So I got a letter from my bank. Healthcare, we're getting $10. I got a letter from my bank, and that's all it has in it, that I had already made a double payment in the month of November. I made a double payment. So I actually only owe, they asked me if I wanted to have that payment stay or if I wanted that money refunded back. And I told them to just leave it there. We're not putting anything in registration. We're going straight into savings. I now only owe $352 on this loan because I made a payment in January already on this loan. So, next month, I'm going to make my regular $230 payment, and whatever I have in extra debt, I'm going to just put it all towards it. You know, February month is tax season month. I just found out your girl is getting a bonus. Thank God. But, you know, we're going to put everything we have to that, and we're going to get it paid off. Savings. We're doing $10 to finish up our savings challenge here. Oh, wait. I totally put this money in wrong. Look at that. Totally put it wrong. So we should have $20. So 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. $20. Now, I have thought about where I want to put the $20 for this. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to half it, which is why I was talking about the loan that I have to pay. So I'm going to put, I'm going to put $10 from here into extra debt. And I'm going to put the other 10, I think I'm going to put it into the TS Budgets Challenge. But we'll look at doing that at a later date. Or maybe we'll do it after this one. Who knows? I don't know. Actually, I want to do it. Okay. Subscriptions is going to get 15. And we don't have enough to, you know, color in a circle, but we do have 10, 25, 35. $35. Tires is going to be getting $20. Oops. Too many 20s. Wish that was a problem. Okay, so now tires has 20, 40, 60, 80, 110. So $110 in tires, and our goal for tires this year is to have $350 saved in tires. Unexpected is getting $10. Again, another problem, too many 10s. So now unexpected has $20. And vacation is getting 20. So now we have 20, 40, 60, $70 in vacation. All right, let's go ahead and go into our birthday binder. Okay, birthday binder is going to be getting $10. So now we have 10, 20, 30, 5, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. Now, I decided $40 is good enough to get somebody a pretty decent birthday gift. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cross out $10 there. 10, let's see here, 10, 20, 35. Okay. 10, oh my gosh. 10, 20, 35, 40. So $1, $2, $3, $4, $5 we are going to keep. Well, actually, $5 we're going to put in decorations. The $40 here is going to go into a birthday slot. So my mother-in-law, her birthday is actually next Monday. So I'm going to put the $40 in here so that then we can get her, well, it's more for like my kids. My kids can go and get her, you know, a birthday gift. But we're still going to keep crossing everything off. That's why I counted. I'm like, you know, 10, 20, 35. If I put another $5 in this, it's another 40. And then we can go ahead and get another put it in another birthday slot for somebody, which would actually be my brother-in-law because his birthday is right after hers. I think it's in March. I think it's in March. Next, we're going to do our mini and we're going to do cherry sweet. And we're going to be putting $10 into cherry sweet. We're getting kind of full in here. We may have to like condense this actually. Yeah, we may have to condense this. 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. $27 in cherry sweet already. And we are crossing out number 3 and number 7. So we literally have $9 and then we're done with this challenge. And then we'll move on to marshmallow row. So for marshmallow row, each marshmallow is $3. You know, we're gonna finish that pretty quick. Okay. That is it, you guys. That is our cash stuffing. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. We have 110 subscribers, you guys. Thank you guys so much. I'm so happy that you've chosen my channel and that you watch my channel, you interact with my channel. I appreciate every single one of you guys. But I'll see you in the next one. Bye.